Hey there, Mark Chan from 406 Dentistry here, and we're here for another unboxing here in Toronto, Canada. That's right. Today we're going to be unboxing the lab scanner from Shining 3D. I actually am an owner from the original Shining lab scanner, so this is kind of an upgrade to our practice, but we'll get right into it. Some of the things that I get on the field is when I started with lab scanners, it was the first thing I purchased as a piece of equipment as a denturist. Because intraoral scanners at the time 8 years ago weren't really ready for me, and I was really comfortable with the analog workflow. Most of my colleagues in the denturism and lab industry still manage and handle laboratory models or gypsum models. So to digitize these things, we definitely need a laboratory scanner. For us that work in the clinic, we pretty much can negate this like analog workflow with an intraoral scanner, which we did unbox earlier. So we'll get right into it. Some of the things that are upgraded with this laboratory scanner: it has a 5 megapixel camera, which has high detail replication. It also has a texture feature, which allows you to draw on the actual physical gypsum models, which are translated into a PLY or OBJ format, which is a color format that is recognizable by exocad and 3Shape. And mentioning exocad and 3Shape, this is a completely open scanner, meaning that if you are an exocad or 3Shape user, both in the clinical or laboratory world, this scanner can definitely be compatible with those design softwares and other design softwares that are available on the market as well. Some of the other weaknesses with the other laboratory scanners are the interproximal scanning. So if there's deep undercuts, the camera can't reach that because of the low definition of the original scanners. Like my original scanner from Shining had a 2 megapixel camera, and sometimes when the undercuts were really deep, it was difficult for the camera to see. Most of the laboratory scanners on the market have a robotic arm, so does this one. And other applications that are really important for this is also data management, to take analog models and make them digital too. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna open this box and take a look at what we got in the box. Just like the other Shining products we've unboxed at 406 Dentistry, comes well packaged, well protected from shipping. You know, because you got that crazy UPS guy that throws your box, not so good. So here we go. Let's put this away. And let's get right into it. It's going to be the biggest out of all 3 of the boxes we've definitely unboxed, other than the printer we unboxed quite a while ago. We have a power cable right out the get-go. Let's pop this out real quick. Ooh, that's a lot of foam. That's well protected, very good. Just put some on the floor. Take out this really big box. Sorry guys, here we go. Put this on the floor here. So a box within a box, and pop the soap in here. Take a look at what we got. More foam. We have an articulator platform to hold a semi-adjustable articulator, depending on the brand you're using. I use a Stratus myself, so this will be compatible with the Stratus articulator. We have an instruction manual, which we'll get to in a bit. Blue tack to hold your models. For those who already are used to laboratory scanners, this is the material that you use to hold the gypsum model onto the actual scanner platform. A universal articulator holder that goes in part with the actual platform that we just showed. And down to the nitty and gritty, we'll get to the scanner. Make sure I don't drop anything. Let's wiggle it out. Nothing there, perfect. And I'll just put this on the table here. And then we have the laboratory scanner itself, which I'll take out and place to the side. Just like this. And the rest of that's in the box are just the power cords and the power plug. Okay, so put that to the side and let's just go through what we got. Cleaning cloth for the lens, we don't need that right now. The actual scanner itself, which I'll get to in one moment. Get to this little box right here. So these are all the accessories that come well packaged in the box. We have the software USB stick. We have the all-important calibration plates. We just did an unboxing on the MetiSmile face scanner, which had a large calibration plate. This is a smaller camera, so we have a smaller calibration plate. This is also for calibrating the white balance, that's why it's white. Just pop this off here. Take a look at what we got. Calibration plate, very important not to scratch this, because this keeps your scanner accurate. We'll get into that into the demo. For those who are going to be using this for crown and bridge applications in the lab, we have a very unique holder. This is the all-in-one holder that allows you to scan both upper and antagonist model and the actual dissection die prep all in one scan. So for those who are trying to save time in a very production lab environment, It allows you to scan all 3 things at once, which saves a lot of time. Scanning time for this scanner is about 14 seconds for a model, which is incredibly fast, comparable to other scanners on the market, which can take 1 to 2 minutes. And then the rest of these, which I won't open, these are the impression holder. So this can also scan impressions for those who are doing, for example, an application for impression scanning would be like a post and core impression that you would need to be scanned. You need not pour that up. You can actually scan the impression itself and the scanner recognizes that. Then the rest of the holders here are your platform to gauge the height, 2 clips for gypsum models, so you don't have to use blue tack, your traditional blue tack model holder with a rubber band holder for the bite registration, and then you have your traditional dies for your section dies for those who do crown and bridge. Another really interesting thing about the 5 megapixel camera, there's 2 5 megapixel cameras in the actual head itself. It allows for high detailed scanning, but also it's really important for implant scannings for those who are doing implant bar design or full arch zirconia. It's really important that your camera does replicate the actual gypsum model accurately. So this actual camera produces up to 8 microns of accuracy or replication of the actual model, which we'll get into in the final demo when we actually demo the unit. And I'll actually unbox or unbag the scanner itself just to show you guys what's in there. Let me just put this to the side. What I didn't show here as well, we have multiple transfer plates. For those who work in the laboratory environment, we have different kinds of articulators. Myself, I use a Stratus or an Adisso split magnetic. Some of us use SAM articulators. Some of us use Artix cable articulators. So whatever you have, we have a universal mounting system so that you can transfer the bite registration or the mounting system to the articulator or your CAD software. So that's really important, which normally these kinds of mounting plates for other laboratory scanners are additional costs. So it's really nice that they throw these in here. Cool. Get it this way. Okay, so just put that on the floor. And we'll get to the nitty-gritty itself, the scanner itself. The original lab scanner that I had was the Shining DS-EX. It was the most affordable Shining scanner at the time. I'm not saying that this is the most expensive scanner, this is their mid-range scanner. They do have the ultra premium Shining DS Mix, which is this ultra premium scanner. But this is the mid-range scanner, and for my applications as a denturist, doing once in a while implant bars and then denture scans, this is perfect for my applications. For me as a denturist, you can do a copy denture scan. My friend Chase Townsend, who also lectures for Shining, actually uses this scanner as well, and he does a copy denture scan. So this can duplicate dentures for surgical guides and that sort of application. For myself, if you're gonna pour it out for partial dentures, this is perfect for that as well, because some of us draw the actual restoration or the design on the gypsum model, and that allows the camera to pick up those drawings and transfer it to your CAD software. So that's really important. They also changed the color. I mean, this is like dark mode, so this is pretty cool. It's black, the camera itself is just over there, and the robotic arm is just here. I'm not gonna turn it too much because that's gonna throw off the calibration. So pretty sleek, pretty low real estate on your lab bench, because we all know most of our labs can get quite messy and also have no space for more equipment. So this fits quite nicely in all small denturist labs, so that's really great. Also, it's very easily accessible, so you don't have like this giant hood around it, which is really, really important. And we'll get through the nitty and gritty in the demo when we actually show how the unit works, and we'll show all different types of scans, implant scans, model scans, and also denture scans, which is the #1 question I get asked. And another thing that I need to reiterate is that, yes, it's integratable into 3Shape and also ExoCAD. So being an open scanner, and this is why it's my choice for laboratory scanners, it is a completely 100% open-based scanner, which means it can go to any lab, any software, and acquire data in the best way possible. So that's it for the unboxing, guys. I gotta get all this stuff back in the box because we took it all out. See you guys next time. Thank you. Cheers.